the new magnificent universal creation. May 26, 2013. Greetings friends, we are your Lemurian family. Sweet ones, it is time now to renew our friendship and to come closer to you than ever before in the last millenniums. This is because you, beloved friends, are soon to join us again in consciousness, and with love and joy. The signs are here, and they arrived heralding our soon-to-occur unification, as you are rising your vibration now to a degree you have not been able to for a very long time on Earth. Cosmic signs are favorable, and it is due to the incoming new energies and light on the planet that you are capable to adapt your own frequency to ours, step by step and more, until yours are matching ours. This will be the moment when we meet, either physically or telepathically, or while you are aware of our subtle presence. There are many of you on the planet who are awakening and start to remember their past on ancient Lemuria, a past that was full of the wonders of the fifth and in some cases the sixth dimension. At that time you had not developed your separation to understand yourself as an individual that was seemingly isolated from the rest of creation, an island of singleness, a being contracted on itself, that considered itself as different and other from everything else. This experience of separation was the beginning of a strange and from your original divinity alienated phenomenon, fear. Fear can only arise if you believe that you are a separate being, singly, and over against everybody and everything else. For those who have been part of our ancient Lemurian society, fear was unknown. Because we lived in the realization of unity and non-separation. You experienced yourself as one with our ancient civilization, where you were one at heart with all and all. The divine was centered at your heart, and your heart was one with all hearts. In your heart there was no difference but unity or love. Each one of you has been dancing with all and all your unique dance, in service to the divine. There was no dance, you danced for yourself, but all you did was dancing in praise of the divine source. And your dance was a dance of love in your service. Our whole culture was turned to source, and therefore there was no conflict between members of our civilization, because it was not about them, but about source. When you look now at your present society, it is really mainly about you, the individual, and while you are spiritually awakening, how the divine would express itself through your individuality. And therefore there are all these conflicts among those who do not know how to cooperate with one another, as they serve themselves more than they are serving the divine, self-forgotten, and fully one in their heart with source. You see, this turnaround, this upside-down movement, this twist in consciousness, is the reason that brought about on the surface of Earth the downfall of humanity. Remember that your ascension process will reverse this error and confusion, deeply rooted in the wrong perception of self. By now most of you understand that this downfall had to do with the creation of the fallen ones, that separated you from Source and your once natural intimate union with Source. Your fallen state turned this correlation around, and creation became more important than Source itself, and the consequence of this imbalance was separation from Source. This separation is breathing now its last breath. It has for so long been maintained by what you call the Matrix, a sub-creation by the fallen ones that held you tight in a spell of delusion. Suffering, darkness, scarcity, loneliness, error, confusion, all these experiences were the consequences for your choice to live in this illusion. Yes, it was your choice, dear ones. You understood at the time of your fall that you needed to know separation from your divine source and its implications, in order to be reborn into your union with Source, after you came to the point where you had exhausted your experience of it. This process was serving to overcome the possibility for imbalance inherent in divine creation itself. But when this process is fully and on all levels completed, you are standing this time unshakably in truth, a victory of the divine. What seemed to be an error of creation is now coming rapidly to an end, as you recognize, forgive and integrate what you have tucked away at the time of your fall into your subconscious, so that it became unconscious. This suppressed part of you then was allowed to appear outside of you in the form of malevolent invaders on your planet, to create for you the matrix of illusion. We admire your spiritual strength, beloved human family, and how you, with your invocation of unconditional love, are reinvoicing your divine source and thereby incarnating forgiveness, and the integration of the shadow of the unconscious. Through your heroic act of this integration, the error in creation is being repaired to the point where a new divine creation can emerge, a creation that is able to fully express, and without failure and flaw now, the ultimate glory of divinity. In this new divine universe there will be no falling back ever into forgetfulness of the radiant divine source. What has been your weakness has become your greatest strength. The divine has, through your devotional endeavor, realized a new magnificent universal creation, that you soon will fully realize yourself too. When you do, you will know that there is truly only one source, forever inseparable and one with all creation. And it is this one you will glorify and celebrate with all your heart, hence your oneness with all, forgotten separateness, but still dancing your unique dance of love for the divine. All one great and single happening and consciousness. All conscious, nothing unconscious. All divine, all light, all love. This new creation is far more than what we lived together in ancient Lemuria, and it is you, who agreed to immerse into full darkness and forgetfulness, to make this new victorious creation happen. It is time now for you to remember, and while you fully remember, to allow to be drawn into the brightness of Source again to fulfill the promise of the new cycle of creation. There will be no separation, no other, no fear, but union, joy and only love, a never-ending celebration of the divine. We love you and we thank you. We are your Lemurian family. Channeled by Utapao Sagarudel. Radiantlyhappy.blogspot.com